Hi, my lovely Cancers. Welcome or welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am she, the Boss Lady B. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. So I wanted to come in and take care of this reading for us because we're getting ready to end the year. We're getting ready to move into this Mercury Retrograde. And if you're like me, you've already been feeling the energy. If you're a regular client of mine, you already know, like, look, I've lost power too many times to count this month. Y'all, I had a pipe burst. It's just been a whole lot. It's been a whole lot that's going on already. Like, I can already see where this energy is starting to shift and affect things. So I wanted to come on and take care of this reading for us Cancers, my fellow Cancers, and see what Spirit has for us, what we need to be looking out for during this retrograde, what we need to be working on. I know retrograde gets the bad rep. We're thinking, you know, it's always an ex coming back. And I really don't have that great of news in that department because honestly, with this retrograde, you can almost guarantee and expect that an ex may be returning. Hopefully they're returning with some type of apology or some type of epiphany. I'm not saying that, you know, you all have to reconcile in the fact of getting back together or moving forward. But there can be reconciliation where maybe, you know, they say something, they give you some type of closure, not to say that you need it, but, you know, they say something, they apologize, they give you some type of, you know, reference that, you know, they realize that you was the ish, okay, and they messed up. So it could be, you know, as simple as that. But I do feel like this Mercury retrograde, you can almost kind of expect that because it's gonna be taking place in the house of our, astrologically, in the house of our relationships. So, you know, just kind of expect, and it doesn't just have to be romantic relationships, y'all, but just kind of expect some things in your relationship to be stirred up during this time. You know, if there is someone that's coming back, you know, you just may want to not make any sudden decisions during the retrograde. This is gonna last up until January the 16th, I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe so. And we're gonna get into the messages from Spirit and see what we need to be looking out for. What's going on? What can we look forward to after this retrograde? Okay, so let's see. What does this retrograde have in store for Cancers? What does this retrograde have in store for Cancer, Spirit? Ooh, see, you know, it's not a... This retrograde, I don't want you to give it a bad rep because honestly, this is about to be, yes, the perfect opportunity is going to come in during this retrograde. This, you know, where you may have experienced delays, or I'm going to say this, during this retrograde, things may kind of slow down in a sense or give you a time to plan, because that's what came out here, this Three of Wands. And I feel like, you know, during this time of retrograde, we're moving into the new year. You could definitely be setting those resolutions and, you know, trying to visualize your year for the next year, or however, this is going to give you that time to plan for the long term, right? So that when this wheel comes and takes this sudden delay, when we move out of this retrograde, the seeds that you planted, the plans that you made, like they just all kind of fall into place, right? And see, in this Three of Wands too, it speaks about abundance from your past choices. So, you know, past energy coming back up during this Mercury retrograde isn't such a bad thing, okay? And abundance can mean, you know, more than just money. Like I said, in the example that I gave about, you know, someone whose ex returns, and they may give you an abundance of peace. Something that they do or say gives you some type of peace to move forward. That's an abundance, you know, that is an abundance, right? You are, the work that you put in right now too, I feel like that's what's being highlighted, the work that you're putting in, okay? We are in Capricorn season. See, and Spirit says, look, be patient as you decide what's next. So I feel like right now is the decision time. It's not necessarily the action, but definitely, okay, I gotta be careful how I say that, because I do feel like you're supposed to be putting actions in, but it's like things are going to be kind of slowed down so that you're able to really put a solid plan together, get your actions matching your plan, being able to, you know, as you're planning for the future, laying the groundwork, right? So be patient as you decide what's next, as you decide what's next for you. I feel like, you know, you're kind of going to be in this, you know, this new year. While it is a reset, because we're starting this new year, you may not feel as though anything has really shifted and changed because of this retrograde. And so that's why I'm saying kind of just be patient for the retrograde to end. It ends in January. So just kind of be patient, because once that retrograde ends, baby, this wheel gonna turn and things are gonna start moving, okay? Let's see what interruption. What interruption will this retrograde cause? So the Six of Swords, any type of movement or traveling, could, you know, you just may want to, yeah, if you're traveling or moving or relocating, you just want to make sure that you're paying attention to all the details, plan for extra time, because you could just run into some issues. That could be the interruption here, because the Six of Swords speaks of traveling and relocation. But you're finding your way to a peaceful place in this Six of Swords. You're finding your way, pulling yourself out of that dark time, right? So these challenging times that you may have felt, things are looking up, but you could still kind of feel, you know, a little down maybe. Like I said, I feel like you're not going to feel, you're expecting to maybe feel a certain kind of shift as the year begins. And you may be a little down because you don't feel that shift just yet, right? Some of you may even be like physically sick. You may get some type of like cold or something during this retrograde time. Especially, yeah, I'm feeling like definitely cold, because these people are like bundled up. But yeah, any type of traveling or relocation you're doing, just you want to use extra caution. You know, give yourself extra time so you're not rushing or whatever. Let's see. What's the important shift that will happen during this retrograde for Cancer? Uh-oh. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands coming out. I feel like, yeah, look, your passion is going to pick up. And see, this is where you're feeling that restless energy. It's like, man, I'm geared up, y'all. And I just caught 10-10 too. I'm geared up. I'm ready to start this new beginning. Like you know, I'm amped, I'm pumped, I'm motivated. That's what I'm feeling for this Nine of Wands. Like I'm ready to go for my dreams. I'm ready to go for my passions. Like I'm feeling it. But I have this restless kind of energy because I feel like I'm trying to go, but there's a block, right? That's that retrograde energy that I feel like you're going to be feeling. You could feel kind of that frustrated restlessness. You know, when you try to go to sleep and you're just kind of like, you're like too tired to sleep. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but just restless, y'all. You could kind of feel that. And so that's what I'm saying. Be patient. There could be a message in 10-10 for someone. So, but trusting your instincts during this time is going to be very, very important. And I feel like for someone, yeah, there is going to be someone could have a relationship started. And let me tell you, with the Three of Cups showing up, someone could have a relationship starting with a friend, or like you could be with a friend right now or about to meet a friend, but this friend could turn into more. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. It may not start out like that, but yeah, look, it could turn into more with the Lover showing up. That's what I'm saying. It's like, look, y'all may hang out. It's like two females and a male, right? It's like y'all all may hang out, but then one of y'all, well, two of y'all fall in love with each other or whatever, right? Like your friend may even introduce you to this person and like y'all all hang out, but then this turns out to be someone that you connect with. Like this is, yeah, so embrace any type of friendships. Well, hold on. My bad. As soon as I said it, I got convicted. My bad. I'm gonna say trust your intuition, trust your instincts, remember, because anyway, but yeah, you may want to embrace, like if your friend, someone that you trust, a friend or whatever, wants you to meet somebody else or whatever, I would trust it, because this could definitely be a divine intervention for someone where this is technically your life partner, right? This could definitely be someone's like soulmate, and y'all are meeting, and you know, it may not start out like that. You may meet this person and it may not give you any type of indication, okay? Any type of indication that it would ever be that, but it could definitely be that for someone. So yeah, 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords showing up. So that's where I feel like that 10-10 energy is coming in. It's like you're ending something, but beginning something anew at the same kind of time, right? So let's see. What is the suggested inner work that Cancer do during this time? Okay. What inner work should Cancer do at this time? Definitely you want to make sure you're not victim of like self-illusion or self-delusion, y'all, during this time. But yeah, okay, so excuse me. That's where I was talking about that 10-10 energy, releasing endings that lead to new beginnings. That's what I'm saying. It's like something has to end in order for that beginning to begin, right? And you could feel kind of like you're in that in-between, that restless. Like you can feel your new beginning. You can feel your breakthrough, but you're still kind of, it's like I'm seeing that Between Worlds card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. But yeah, you're having to, of course, there are going to be some things that you're going to have to focus on releasing, things that could be holding you back from this new path that you're getting ready to walk down. I don't know why I just got this too. Someone could be a model. It's like you're walking down a runway, or you could definitely be in the, like some type of, because that Queen of Wands had showed itself too, a lot of fire energy. So definitely like putting your passions out there, y'all. That had came out in the, I think it was a 2023 money and career reading that I did for Cancers, where it was just like, yeah, this is the time for you to be in the spotlight. Like this is, you know, this is about to be the time that you're blowing up. So there may be some things, some people that you have to let go of first, right? And I feel like too, you're changing spiritually. It speaks of definitely spiritual transformation. But see, this Emperor energy, that's what I feel like you're moving into. Like you're coming into more structure, more discipline. You're organizing, right? That's what's going to increase your success. Logic and organization is going to increase your success. So get organized, get on a schedule. You may even already be kind of thinking this, taking charge of the situation. But see, the Emperor accepts a leadership role. Like you're about to be in a position of leadership, okay? And so a leader is, you know, a leader is developed, and a leader develops leaders, right? So you're going to need, you know, that structure, that discipline. And I feel like that's what's being worked in you right now. That structure, that discipline, and having patience, okay? Having patience for the seeds that you plant. Okay, the Tower right behind it, y'all. But the need for patience, okay? So you're going to definitely have patience with your travel, whatever you're doing as far as like moving or anything. Have patience. Like don't be thrown off because things could get delayed. It's like, you know, I'm feeling like, you know, a moving truck. I don't know what I feel like, because I feel like I hear a truck. So just plan for delays, y'all, okay? This is the time, you know, too, I know like you're motivated, and because I feel that energy too, y'all. Like I'm ready to start 2023 fresh and like hit the ground running. But that's why I came in to do this reading, because I can already tell where Spirit is trying to slow me down and really, like I'm having deep revelations, y'all. And I feel like it has to be the same across the board. I don't have any special connection to Spirit that you don't have, okay? So Spirit is going to be slowing you down and wanting you to really like look, when you're in your garden, people that love the garden, now I ain't there. I personally don't have the patience for it. So maybe I need to get me a garden, but it's too cold right now. So, but anyway, when you're in your garden and you're tending to your seeds or whatever, like you know, you want to be intentional and delicate about how you're planting these seeds. But when you go out and plant that seed, whatever you plant doesn't grow that same day. Like you have to tend to it. There's, you know, tilling the soil and all whatever else goes into plants. I'm not the horticulture person, okay? I know you need to water them, soil, whatever, but this is like your efforts during this time. You may feel like, okay, I'm putting in this effort, but I'm not seeing anything that is actually saying like this effort is working. Give it some time, okay? Give it some time, because especially, at least, you know, give it to after this retrograde in the post shadow period, y'all, because you could definitely feel it during the post shadow period. I'll put the dates and all the specifics in the community tab, because I forgot to open my notes here, and I was just ready to do the reading, because yeah. But don't feel bad if, you know, it's like this horse is ready to take out of the stable and go for a ride. Don't feel bad if something happens where you're being forced to rest. That's why I said too, someone could actually get physically ill, and I'm not wishing that on you. I'm not saying that it's absolutely going to happen to you, but for someone, you could experience some type of cold or illness that slows you, that puts you down, because you may be the type of person that spirit got to be like, you know what, you ain't gonna sit down, so I'm gonna sit you down. And sometimes it has to happen like that, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Just be patient with yourself. Don't push yourself to the, I know you feel this energy, this stirring up that's happening. It's not by, like, coincidence. It's not. But it's like, keep using that as momentum, because when that wheel turns at the end of this retrograde and things start moving again, you're going to have things in place and you're going to be ready to take off, okay? But give yourself time, okay? Don't worry about the future. Plan for the future, okay? Plan each and every way, because yeah, there's gonna be some heavy revelations. And like I said, like I was saying, you know, just me personally, I can see where I'm getting revelations and downloads and all that kind of thing. That's happening for you with this tower showing up, y'all. New ideas, because yeah, the Ace of Wands is right behind it. Powerful and unexpected revelation. So you aren't even expecting to have this kind of knowledge, okay? You're about to get some type of idea that you may not have ever thought before, but you're gonna get it because you slowed down, and it's gonna open a door. It's gonna open an opportunity for you at the end of this. So I know, like I said, I know the retrograde gets a bad rep, but I definitely, and we are, as Cancers, going to be affected more. That's why I came on here and did it for my Cancers, okay? This reading, I want you to have this survival guide, how to get through it, what to expect. So you ain't just going into this thing blind, okay? Your girl B, I got you, okay? But you know, this is going to be a time that definitely there are going to be powerful shifts with this retrograde. Like, this is one that's going to hit Cancers, Cancer placement, specifically sun and rising for sure. But let's see what recent past will become relevant for Cancer during this retrograde. The recent past that will become relevant. So, hold on, y'all. All right, the Six of Pentacles came out. So, yeah, okay, we got 2 6s showing up, 3, 6. But the good that you did or have done is coming back to you. Something that you've done in the past is about to, because of this retrograde, it's about to come back, and you're about to receive or reap some type of benefit, reward, some type of abundance. It's very unexpected. It could definitely be financial for someone. You may have shared, you may have donated to someone, because the Four of Pentacles is here too. At the bottom of the deck, you may have like donated or shared with someone like less fortunate, or whatever you did. It could have not even been money, but it definitely does feel like money with the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. We got the Pentacles showing up into the reading. So there was something that you did, something tangible, something that you gave, and it's falling up under this Six of Swords. And you see how this man is like, it seems as though he's helping this woman and this child where they would be kind of vulnerable. They would kind of be less fortunate, right? This girl, she's in a wheelchair, you know, so it's like she's, I don't want to say less fortunate, but you know, because I want to be sensitive to that. I want to express that. I'm sensitive to that. But yeah, there was some type of decision that you made in the past that you're about to reap the reward, that it's going to become relevant during this time, during the retrograde. And I feel like, yeah, it becomes relevant because you're about to receive some type of reward. So let's see, where is Cancer post retrograde? What's the outcome? What is the outcome for Cancer post-retrograde, Spirit? Renewal or balance. Balance. So, and see what I feel with this balance, y'all, I do feel like the sense of two. Balance, compromise. There could definitely be compromise between you and a friend or someone, or even lover for someone. It's like, because I said, remember, this retrograde is definitely going to be activating your house of relationships. So the blending of ideas, that idea that you get, you could be collaborating here, you know, balance, structure. But two, I see this as that harmony, the rainbow after whatever storm, quote unquote, you may face. Some type of you know what, too, I feel like you're going to be really, really motivated to, like, meditate. You're going to be at a place, because I'm seeing him holding up these cups as, like, you know how people meditate, they hum. Like, that's what I'm feeling like for somebody. You could even be doing that. But, yeah, you're practicing your self-control, your patience, and figuring out your balance, your work-life balance, your home balance, maybe even balancing your budget, your money. I feel like you're coming out better on the other side of this retrograde. Because look, you see how this horse isn't taking off moving? It's like right now he has to plan out where he's going. He has an empty field, right? Planning carefully before you take your actions. So it's like getting the plan together. You know, you don't, and you may be feeling rushed to get this plan together before, you know, January 1 hits, but give yourself time after this retrograde, y'all. And really, the astrological new year doesn't start until Aries season, which is like March, April. So that's when you can really, really feel like this shift is going to happen, like this big, grand, you know, like New Year's shift. So give yourself some time. That reading that I did, we talked about March. March was the number 3, and see the number 3. So yeah, March, y'all, give yourself some time. Plan, get your plan together. I feel like Spirit is harping on that, okay? And look, writing it, something tangible. It's not enough. It's not enough to just think it. It's not even enough to just feel it. You have to write it down. Make a solid plan. Make actions, right? Plan carefully. Be dedicated. Be proactive, okay? Right? Wait for the perfect timing. This Knight of Pentacles too speaks about a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. I feel like an angel is in the midst in regards to someone's relationships too. Yeah, this friendship. I definitely feel like y'all might be 3 amigos. You might be friends with somebody and y'all are the 3 amigos, or you're introducing them. Like, if you get the urge to introduce somebody to somebody too, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, some kind of way somebody is getting connected, because I feel like that's what this balance is too. Like, things are gonna balance back out after this retrograde. So let's see. Let's talk about how Cancer will feel. How will Cancer feel during this retrograde? How is Cancer feeling? Show me Cancer during this retrograde, Spirit. How is Cancer feeling? Ooh, okay. Well, on the flip side, so there could be some moodiness, because this King of Swords, he's giving me very much apathetic. like like I'm bored. And that's what I feel like. Yeah, that frustration is like, I'm ready to go. He seems like a little kid, like, mommy, are we there yet? Like, yeah. So that's that restlessness energy. But see, the sun, that fire energy, that passion, you can feel success happening for you. And that's a beautiful thing, because like I said, y'all, you have to first create it, feel it in your mind for it to become real, okay? Things are created twice, first in your mind and then in your reality. And I feel like, yeah, you're on fire. But see, with that Knight of Pentacles, that's your plan. Your plan and your fire, your passion. Okay, you can't just have one. You got to have both. You got to have both. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to have these really brilliant epiphanies that are going to lead you to these magical opportunities. Give yourself time for this ship of opportunity to come in, okay? Plans working out perfectly. So the plans that you put in motion, that you set during this retrograde, they're going to work out perfectly. express your gratitude, you know, staying in a state of gratitude. And y'all, and I'm telling you, I can be a witness to you through all the frustrating stuff that's already happened with Mercury retrograde. When I say it's almost kind of scary how much peace I've had through it, like when I say I had no worry, concern, and I really kind of got off scotch-free as some things really kind of happened. Because I don't know if y'all heard about Atlanta always be, they don't know how to handle the cold up here. And so pipes was bursting everywhere. And I'm thankful that the pipe that burst in my house, like it wasn't even in my house. It was on the outside of my house. Like nothing was, I'm just grateful. And y'all, and I attribute that to me like doubling down on my gratitude, like coming into the new year. And y'all, I even said New Year's Eve, I was going to do like a dopamine detox, where, you know, anything that gives me dopamine, any like being online or anything, just really taking that time to cut that out and really just be ready for the revelations that are coming. And I feel like, you know, I invite you to do the same. I invite you to do the same, because I feel like that's what Spirit is doing in this season for us, is really, really getting you down. Like, that's why I said I want you to write these plans down, because it's like you're getting a divine plan to work on. And you're so excited about the plan, you're ready for it to take off right there. But this time you have to really be structured, logical with it, detailed, like I'm saying, you know, there has to be some things in order, right? So, but this is really good energy. See, that's why I'm so glad that I did this reading, because I don't want you to be afraid about the retrograde. But I do want you to, you know, be informed. I ain't gonna have you out here looking crazy. Let's see. I'm going to pull a message from Spirit for this retrograde. What do we need to know? Okay, look. Surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. Look, don't feel like you have to have some type of result right now. You could be highly attached to a result of something, not seeing the result of something. Give it some time. Give it patience. Surrender to what you're feeling in your gut, not what you're seeing with your physical eye, right? It's time to tune into your inner voice. Be aware of your gut feelings, your flashings, your knowings, your aha moments that come through to guide you, because they're moving you along. This is an important shift that's happening. And see, yeah, look, surrender procrastination. Taking the time to plan for your success. I'm going to pull one more, a message from Spirit for this retrograde for Cancer. Surrender low self-esteem showing up at the bottom of the deck. Know that you deserve what you want. The success, the love, the abundance that you desire, know that you deserve it, because you have to feel that you deserve it for you to actually receive it. If you don't feel that you deserve that level of success, no amount of planning or work that you do is going to attract that success, okay? Because you have to know that you deserve it, right? Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So during this time, during this retrograde time, as you're being kind of set still and slowed down, focus on that. And I feel like, yeah, you're being slowed down to actually take in the beauty of the world. Sit in nature. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. See, really, I feel like Spirit is kind of slowing you down. Okay? So you could definitely kind of expect to feel things slow down just a little. And I feel like it's in your benefit, though. I feel like it's in your benefit. Yeah, look, tester lesson showing up. There's a lesson out of this. I want to just see what comes out of this deck. Look, yeah, completion or closure, y'all. And it's the 110 card, that 1010. That's what I'm saying. Something has to complete. And it could even be for someone's connection, some type of connection that has to complete, or there's some type of closure, right? But you have the option if you want to continue to deal with this person, or, you know, that's all your prerogative, all your business. Okay, I'm not telling you to take this person back, but I am telling you that, yeah, go ahead and you can kind of prepare for some type of something to come up. If they don't physically come up, something about them could come up from your subconscious where it's like you're having to address it so it could move on. Look, social media, as we said that. So someone could, you know, be reaching out via social media. It's like that may be the only way that they can contact you, because you may have blocked them. You may have blocked them. I too feel like someone could be working on a social media project. Look, test or lesson tried to come out again, but look, it will work out. So even if you feel like what you're doing isn't working, it is. Like, it will work out. You're just going through a period of a lesson, a test or a lesson. So we have those periodically. Unfortunately, they're, you know, it's like school, okay? Eventually, you're going to have a test. You may not like them, but eventually you're going to have a test. But Spirit is saying, look, it will work out. I do feel like someone's relocating could get delayed or something. There could be some type of issue with your relocation. Don't feel like, because someone, I feel like that's your dream to move, or you're trying to relocate to like your dream place or whatever. Don't feel like whatever this is that delays it is denial, because that's not the case, right? Spirit is saying it's gonna work out. It's working out better than you're planning and anticipating for, honestly, okay? But just plan for extra time. I mean, they coming back. I'm just letting you know. Okay? They coming back for somebody. I ain't telling you gotta take them back. I ain't even telling you they coming back on that kind of energy. I'm just saying something about them, whether it's them physically or mentally, however, they're coming back up, because your relationships are what this retrograde is going to be stirring up for you. We got promotion or raise, and I feel like this is coming, you know, this is what you're working towards. Like, at the end of this retrograde, that's what you're going to see, this promotion or raise. Free will showing up again. And commitment behind it, y'all. So yeah, I do feel like someone could be coming out committed too. Like, with that balance showing up, it's like you could be committed to another person, or committing to your goals. I feel like that's what that plan, committing to your future, right? So this person, that's why I said this person that's coming back, an ex or a past love, could bring some type of confession that really gives you the closure that you need. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm gonna pull one more. Well, there we got meant to be that showed up. Legal matters at the bottom of the deck. Someone's legal stuff is wrapping up, I feel like, though. But you could feel like something could happen with your legal situation, whatever the case may be. And it doesn't even have to be legal, like jail or anything like that. This could even be like your inheritance. Because with this raise, this money, this 5, it looks of change. So you could be expecting some type of change legally. And there could be some type of delay with that. But what's meant to be will be, okay? That even goes for connections, okay? What's meant to be will be. Look at rest showing up, okay? Because this is the time for rest. I want to... I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It was a card I said I feel like I could see it. I can't remember it now. One final message for this retrograde for Cancer. And I'm going to read the relationship message, actually. But look at that. So we got Milk and Honey that popped out. And Round and Round wanted to come out with it, too. So look, that's why I said I feel like this restless energy, you're going to feel like you're going round and round. And 2, you could be going round and round in your mind. Because look, it feels like, you know, that third eye, it's like stirring up some things. So, and I feel like it's pumping out ideas, pumping out strategies, pumping out plans. Like, you're going to be, yeah. That's what the energy is, okay? Serendipity at the bottom of the deck. Definitely giving this Milk and Honey energy. Like, this elephant is in there enjoying it. I feel like that's what you're moving to. And I don't know why I feel like this rainbow. Did I talk about a rainbow? I feel like I talked about a rainbow. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this rainbow was sticking out. I feel like, you know, this is going to be that rainbow after your storm. Let's see what the relationship message here says. because I feel like this is like post or while you're in this retrograde energy, and then as you come out, since 2 had to come out. So I'm going to read the additional messages. Let's see. So this round and round, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So yeah, you're getting a new plan together, a new perspective. Some of you, there is some things that you could be going round and round about in your head too, that you have to break. Some type of cycle, yeah, that you're needing to break. So the oracle message, the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you're standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, okay? This is a test or a lesson, right? You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view on the initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned, okay? So, and the relationship message is important, y'all. So it says, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. The relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. So some of you, this could be the past person, like they're coming round and round. Some of you, this could be a person just like someone that you dealt in the past, right? You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learn something of great value since the last time around, okay? So this is time to, this is really, really feeling like that lesson. Like, okay, at the end of the course, you get this final, right? This is to wrap up everything that you've learned, okay? How will you choose to behave now that you are aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Okay. So yeah, you don't want to get back with this person or get back in, let this person in your energy and start doing that arguing and, well, you did this, or, we want to look for accountability too, right? But I feel like you're about to taste this prosperity, okay? With the milk and honey, okay? Opportunities born of authenticity. So just by being yourself, just by doing you, right? Trusting that your needs will be met. So you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid and ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Okay, so abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. You know what? You might even want to repeat that all throughout the retrograde. I feel like that's a beautiful affirmation, okay? Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. So any form that you need to be nourished, whether it be your relationships, your finances, whatever, spiritually, you receive the nourishment in every single form, y'all. The relationship message here says that sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. See, I feel like definitely communication. You could be going round and round doing this retrograde with your partners, with your parents, whoever. Want these one-on-one relationships, right? Things could be going round and round. But at the end of it, there's a reason for it, because at the end of it, you're going to be able to savor that balance and have that harmony and be in a better place, right? Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and your feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with honey of abundance, okay? I love that. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave the reading right here because I didn't mean to stay here this long, but I did want to make sure I took care of my Cancers and let y'all know what's going on with this retrograde. Be prepared for this energy. Write down your plans, y'all. Get your plans together. If you're relocating, traveling, have patience. Even if you're not, you need to have patience during this time, because this retrograde will be affecting Cancers, okay? Cancer placement. So yeah, the best of the luck to you. I'm just playing, y'all. I love you, and this is going to be an amazing time for Cancers because it's setting you up, okay? Don't be attached to the results. Get out and spend time in nature if you can, or just like revel in the beauty of existing, okay? Just existing in on this side, all right? So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. I really, really do hope that it resonates with someone and you found it helpful and it gets you through this Mercury retrograde. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I'd absolutely love to have you a part of the fam here. Okay, talk to me down in the comments. Check out BossLadyBtarot.com if you're interested in a personal reading or a one-on-one session with me, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you guys.